Hey, welcome to NJ.com. This is James Kratch here with Joe Zedalis. NJSIAA Wrestling Championships in the book, 83rd edition. An exciting day, a historic day, a great day here at Boardwalk Hall. Joe, we might as well start off with the main story. Nick Suriano becoming the second, undefeated four-time state champion in history.
You know, we said last night it was his party, and he did it his way. Let me tell you, it wasn't spectacular, but it was classic Nick Suriano. 3-0, grinded out, flawless victory. He was the outstanding wrestler in the tournament, as he should have been. And what we do now is wait and find out who's next.
The biggest upset of the evening, though, is a guy who Suriano was connected to all often in his career. Kyle Beardumfeld of Don Bosco Prep, stunning loss in the final to Kyle Cochran of Paramus. Joe, that was really a 160-pound final that no one saw coming.
I know I didn't, James. I'll tell you that. It was Cochran becomes Paramus' first state champion since 1982. And give the kid credit. He had lost to Beardumfeld twice, 3-1. He kept wrestling, and then Beardumfeld made a minor mistake late. He spun behind, got the takedown, and won the bout. And I think the place was stunned. It kind of went silent.
Yeah, it was basically silent here. Just people didn't really see it happening. Beardumfeld has been so dominant, a guy who basically no one scored upon down here until Sunday in the state final. I think, for my money, the best bout of the finals by far, 113 pounds, Sebastian Rivera, Pat Glory. What a bout. Again,
went right down to the end, settled in overtime. Glory came out, took Sebastian right to his back, had a 4-0 lead. He tied it up in overtime, tied it up in the third period, won it with a beautiful takedown in overtime, and got the pin just before the buzzer sounded. He joined his dad as a state champion.
5:59 on the pin. The backs were coming. You knew that Rivera had wrapped it up, but then you see the hand hit the mat. It was kind of a stunning moment for a different reason, like the Cochran one. The guy who won at 113 pounds last year, Brandon Cray of Steiner, he repeated this year at 120. Another big win for Mercer County.
You know, he becomes the first two-time state champion in Mercer County history, and he did it, James, by doing nothing at all. He didn't buy into attacking Ramo, who was one of the best counter wrestlers in New Jersey, and Craig makes a historic run to another state title.
Last thing before we go, Boundbrook, Stephen Glasgow, Mackay Lewis started us off first two bouts of the finals, 145, 152, back-to-back state championships for the Crusaders.
Well, the Boundbrook Daily Double, and they were both very impressive, showing off tremendous athletic ability, great skill, and I think it was a great way to start off the final, and I know Boundbrook is a happy place tonight.
Very happy place. That's it for us here at Boardwalk Hall. NJSIAA Championships in the books. Another spectacular weekend of action. But keep it here at NJ.com. We'll have complete coverage of this tournament. Everything you'd want to know. We'll be in New York for Nationals in a couple weeks. We'll have All-State coming out, Wrestler of the Year, Coach of the Year. You name it, we'll have it at NJ.com. The place to be for high school wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey.